meeting, I have a memo from the community centre. In keeping with National Fire Safety Month, we will be conducting a series of random fire drills.
Oh.
When the alarm bell rings, all persons must evacuate the building in a calm, orderly manner. Please note, to avoid a recurrence of last year's near-fatal bottleneck in the stairwell, the Overeaters Anonymous group will exit single file through the double doors.
Well, my second husband was a fireman. In fact, that's how I met him. My first husband liked to smoke in bed.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Mrs. Gilbert.
Anytime.
Studio audience.
Hey, Ralphie! Hey, Ralph, what's with the TV?
That's Wally, the custodian.
Let me put it this way, Ralph. What's the TV doing here?
Ralph asked if you could take a few minutes of our time. He has a presentation to show us. Ralph?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now looking at an official part-time sales representative of the Positive Prosperity Process. Thank you. It's a collection of books, audio tapes, and videos on the secrets of success. With the help of this program, I intend to make the world a better place for mankind, and in my spare time, clear 6 figures before the year's end. Any questions?
Yeah. I got a question, Ralphie. How fast was that turnip truck going when you fell off?
I'm glad you asked, sir. I'm talking about this book, The Positive Prosperity Process. Everything in life can be yours for only $9.95 plus tax. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man who is changing my life the way he's about to change yours.
Hi, I'm T. Pat Connor, founder of the Positive Prosperity Process. Thanks to my 7 steps, I became a world-renowned author, lecturer, and horse breeder. But the prosperity process isn't only about business. It's about achievement and self-esteem. In other words, with the right attitude, you too can be more like me.
What a crock.
I'm sure there are skeptics out there. Just remember, friends, prosperity is no longer out of reach. So, welcome to my wonderful world of endless opportunities. And now, my good friend...
Insert name here.
We'll go into further details.
Thank you, T. Pat. Go to page 2.
Wait, Ralph, you're not getting serious about this, are you? I'm starting to worry about you.
Don't waste time on negative thoughts, John. Listen to this unsolicited testimonial from Larry C. in Muncie, Indiana. I was at the end of my rope. I was lonely, desperate, and had lost the will to live. But after reading T. Pat Connor's book, I am now a happy man and deliver bottled water.
Ralph. Hate to say this, but this is the oldest scam in the world. I mean, they sucker you in. It ends up costing you a fortune.
Yeah, Ralphie, if you don't sell these books, you get stuck for the money, right?
No, the old Ralph would have gotten stuck, but the new Ralph has the confidence to sell the 200 books I bought. Don't worry. T. Pat said I could buy more anytime I want. I think he likes me.
Well, I, for one, think we and get him started on the right foot by buying one of his books. And that's exactly what we're all going to do.
Really? Yes, of course we are. Well, I'll take one. I'll my $10.
Oh, great.
Oh, me too.
Thanks, Mrs. Silver.
Okay.
There you go. Tom, John, what about you?
Okay. It's against my better judgment. Here, give this to T. Pat. Tell him to buy himself a first name.
There you go.
All right, Ralphie. I'll show you what kind of a sport I am. Give me 2.
Whoa, thanks, Kirk.
All right. I owe you $20.
What's
that?
That's the fire drill, Ralph.
Okay, everybody. The new Ralph is taking charge. In grammar school, I was a fire monitor. Hold hands, everybody. We're moving out. This is the way we leave the room. I can't hear you. This is the way we leave the room.
Hey, John, I got great news. You'll never guess.
You finally passed that kidney stone, huh?
I wish. Now, take a look at this.
Recreation today.
Yep, yours truly, Brad Durman, just had his first literary effort published.
You published?
You're surprised, huh? I bet you didn't know I could write.
I gotta be honest, Brad. I didn't know you could read.
Hey, please, a little respect. Would you talk that way to Sidney Sheldon?
All right, which one did you write?
Well, after we got blown out of the volleyball finals last month, I had a couple of beers. And I decided to write the story of the game from the point of view of the volleyball.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Here it is. Slapped around. My life as a ball.
Catchy, huh? What about you, John? You write a lot of that poetry stuff. Do you ever have anything published?
No, I never even submitted anything.
Well, what are you waiting for? Send something to a publisher.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
A volleyball has feelings, too? Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Kay. You're looking at the happiest woman in the world. You're never going to believe what happened. For the past 3 years, I have been doing the same work as this guy next to me, Norman Krennic. Only I make less money. And I've always been afraid to ask my boss why. Well, today I walked past my boss's office and I figured, what the heck? What have I got to lose? So I walked in, confronted him, and guess what?
What?
I got a $50 raise. Something wrong?
One of John's friends sold a story to a magazine. John's celebrating.
What? Garbage.
John, aren't you going to congratulate Kate on her raise?
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm just so frustrated. I finally got up enough nerve to submit some of my poems to a publisher, and I never even got a response. Look what they published, huh? In another magazine, this drivel written by a walking jockstrap with glasses.
John, it could be that negative attitude that's holding you back.
What's that supposed to mean?
Have you by any chance read T. Pat Connor's book?
Read it? I don't even know where I threw it.
Well, I read it, and I'm glad I did, especially the chapter on facing your fears.
Oh.
It gave me the positive attitude I needed to walk into my boss's office and confront him. Now, it wasn't the money. It was the principle of the thing. Believe me, the money had nothing to do with it. But I got that raise!
Come on, Kate. You know the reason you got that raise? Because you deserved it. That stupid book had nothing to do with it. Hi, everybody. Where have you been, Ralph, huh? Don Ho's garage sale?
Ralph, I think you look wonderful. I think life's wonderful thanks to you. And T. Pat Connor.
Well, I'll tell him that when I see him. I sent him my application and my $100 check to the T. Pat Connor Executive Training Program in Atlanta.
Oh, no. Let me guess. They accepted your application.
No, but it's looking good. They accepted my check. And as soon as I hear the word, I'm going to march right down to the toll booth and give him my notice.
You're going to leave your job at the Lincoln Tunnel?
You bet. No, wait a minute. Whoa. Ralph, aren't you moving a little fast here? This whole thing could fail.
Fail? Fail? John, the book teaches us never say the F word.
He's right, John. And the book works if you take the time to read it.
Oh, come on, Kate. You can't tie everything good that happens to that stupid book. Besides, some things happen just because of dumb luck.
Am I a lucky guy or what?
I rest my case.
Ralphie, what a book. I read the chapter on how to get what you want. You know what I got last night? Tina. You know what else I got last night? Her sister, Nina. The only thing I didn't get last night is sleep. Thanks to you, Ralph, I am exhausted.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, not another fire drill.
Come on, Kurt. Fire drill means everybody.
That's right. I just hope Tina and Nina left me enough strength to make it back down those stairs. You talk about sibling rivalry.
Good morning, John.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Oh, somebody wake up on the wrong side of no one this morning?
You know what I just got in the mail?
Those little stickers with your name and address on them from the veterans.
Now, this. Dear Mr. Lacey, we appreciate your sending us a sample of your poetry. However, it's not what we're looking for at this time. Because of you, I sent in some of my poems to a publisher. I put myself on the line, Brad, and look what I get. It's almost like a form letter.
It is a form letter.
Oh, it's...
Yes, it is. Look how Lacey is lighter than Dear Mister.
Come on, Brad.
It's not the same typeface.
All right. Yes, it's a form letter. What drives me crazy is this part that says, it's not what we're looking for at this time. How am I supposed to know what they really think of my poems?
John, as a professional writer, can I give you some advice? Go down there, talk to them, and find out.
Are you kidding? Get rejected face to face? No, thanks. That's my worst fear. No, I'd rather live with a form letter.
All right, suit yourself. But I still don't understand what you're so afraid of. Oh, I almost forgot. I sold another story.
Another one?
Uh-huh. This one's about a football game.
Oh, don't tell me. It's from the point of view of the football.
It's out already?
Where is that? Facing your fears. God, I'm never going to find it. Hello.
Yeah?
I'm here to see Mr. Prescott. My name is John Lacey. I submitted some poetry.
You don't have an appointment. Mr. Prescott never sees anyone without an appointment. Never.
Oh. Okay. You mind if I sit?
I don't care if you squat.
You know, life is like looking in a side view mirror. Some objects are closer than they appear. Especially beauty. You didn't think I could see that, did you? But I do. I can see that inner glow. You just turned on your heart light, didn't you? Thank you for making this waiting room a lovely place. Almost as lovely as you yourself.
Mr. Prescott, your next appointment is here. Hey. John Lacey, the poet. Go get him, Longfellow.
Mr. Prescott?
Good morning, Mr. Lacey.
Yes.
Refresh me quickly, if you will, on our last meeting.
Well, actually, we never met.
Oh, then refresh me on our last discussion.
We've never spoken.
Oh, well, then just refresh me.
The black moon waning on the hill brought on the night, a velvet still.
Yeah, therefore.
Arise, sweet dawn, and light the day, for now my heart doth yearn to play.
Where have I heard that before?
I wrote that. I sent it to you a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, right. Something about a moon.
A black moon. Ode to a black moon.
Of course, black moon.
You see, I wanted to know what you thought of it.
Well, didn't I get back to you?
Yeah, well, I got a form letter. I just wanted to know what you think of my poetry.
Well, you know, I make it a rule never, ever to offer my personal opinion on work we'll never publish.
Look, I've always had great difficulty in handling rejection, especially criticism of my poetry. Now, if I'm going to be a writer, it's time I learned to deal with it.
Well, look, I'm not your man. You see, I myself have great difficulty rejecting writers face to face. You see, that's why I send out form letters.
Yes, well, wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Now, this is an excellent opportunity for mutual growth through honest communication. So, honestly, what did you really think of my work?
Well, okay, I thought it was interesting.
I think you're hedging, Arthur.
Okay, I thought it was moderately interesting.
I still think you're hedging.
Semi-moderately interesting?
Look, Mr. Prescott, if we're to accomplish anything here, you've got to start to open some wounds.
All right, John, I actually didn't like it, very much,
Well, all right, now we're getting somewhere. How much did you actually not like it?
Quite a bit.
Come on, Arthur. You're holding back.
Okay, I disliked it. Now, look.
Good, now. Keep going, just keep going.
Look, I can't. I mean, this is too hard for me.
No, come on, Arthur, you can do it. Release that negativity. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. You owe it to both of us.
Okay, your poetry was boring.
Good.
It was trivial.
Yes.
It was cliche.
That's right.
It was irritating.
Yes.
It was annoying.
Right.
It sucks.
That's the word I was waiting for. Thank you.
I'm not quite sure I understand, John. The publisher disliked your poetry and you're happy about it?
Disliked? Oh, no, better than that. He hated it. He said it was garbage. And you want to know the best part? He told me right to my face. And it didn't destroy me. You see, the chains are finally off.
Oh, I know that feeling.
So, in other words, the principles of the book did work for you. Is that right, John?
Work, Kate. That book changed my life. I used to be terrified of criticism. Now, I thrive on it. Here. Tell me what you think of this tie. Go ahead. Just tell me.
Well, I like it.
Oh, come on, Kate. Just really tell me. What do you think?
Well, it's a nice tie. I'm not crazy about the shirt.
I said the tie. Just the tie. What about the tie?
Hi, Ralph.
Oh, Ralph, just the man I wanted to see. Ralph, I owe you an apology. I take back everything I ever said about T. Pat Connor. I'm a believer. John, grow up. What's wrong with you, Ralph?
T. Pat Connor is a jerk. And so is anyone who believes in him. He and that stupid dog ran off to Brazil with all our money.
Sorry, Ralph.
His name isn't even T. Pat Connor. It's L. Pat Connor. And I fell for that. What a fool. Look, I'm sorry I wasted everybody's time.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Just because that guy turned out to be a crook doesn't mean you have to blame yourself.
Nice try, John. Look, if you don't mind, I'll just sit over here by myself.
Hey, Ralph.
I'm never going to believe in anybody or anything ever again.
Hey, come on, Ralph. You did a lot of good here in the past couple of weeks. Hey, Ralph, because of you, some of us did things that we never dreamed we could.
I know I did.
Ralph, I was so impressed by what you did for us, I sat down and wrote a poem.
Yep, listen, everybody, I just want you to know, I hope everybody in this room doesn't forget this.
Ode to Positivity by John Lacey. Once in darkness wandering...
Thank God.
No. Hey, wait, just forget that stupid fire drill and just listen to this, okay? It's important for Ralph. It's important for all of us. Just listen. Once in darkness wandering, I trudged alone and lost, a journey long and meaningless, by every pitfall tossed. But then the bird of courage flew, alighting on my soul, and sang this song of hope to me. Take heart and seek your goal. And should the oath of doubt arrive with negativity, simply laugh and celebrate the fortitude of me.
Something stinks.
Yes. Thank you. You see that? Honest. So, learn this well, as I have learned, and heed it all your days. Be positive, for that alone can chase your fears away. Fire, get out! My God, we're all gonna die!
Next, Cifuentes handles a delicate matter for Benny on an all-new L.A. Law. And Sunday night, you'll see the evidence. You'll follow his trail and see how America's most sadistic killer was captured. The real-life murder case that shocked the nation comes to television. Manhunt, the search for the Night Stalker. Sunday, only on NBC.